Have you ever watched the rain fall and wondered, why does the rainbow always come after the storm? It's more than just colors in the sky. It's a promise, one that began thousands of years ago with a man named Noah, and a world that had forgotten what goodness looked like. But not everything that shines is pure. The world had grown darker, hearts had turned cold, and violence filled the earth. Yet, one man still listened when God spoke. Noah wasn't perfect, but he was faithful. In a world where everyone did wrong, he chose to walk with God. One day, God spoke to him. "Noah, the world has filled itself with violence and cruelty. I will wash it clean with rain, but you and your family will be safe. Build an ark, a great boat of wood, for you, your wife, your sons, and all living creatures." Can you imagine that? Building a giant ship in the middle of dry land? People laughed. They called him foolish. But Noah trusted God's voice more than the crowd's noise. Day after day, the ark began to rise, tall and sturdy, a sign of obedience standing against disbelief. Then came the day. The sky turned gray. The first drop fell, then another and another. 2 by 2, every creature came, the tall giraffes bending their necks, the tiny rabbits hopping nervously, the eagles spreading their wings. And when the last family member stepped inside, God himself closed the door. For 40 days and nights, rain poured endlessly. The mountains vanished beneath the waves, but inside the ark there was peace, because God was there. Finally, after weeks of silence, the rain stopped. The world was quiet again. Only the sound of waves and the creak of wood remained. Noah sent out a dove to see if the earth had dried. It came back with an olive branch, a sign of new life. The world looked brand new, clean, fresh, alive. The ground was soft beneath their feet, and the sky stretched wide and blue. Noah thanked God for saving them, and God smiled upon his creation. Once again, "Never again will I destroy the earth with a flood. I set my rainbow in the clouds as a promise between me and all living creatures." And there it was, the first rainbow, a sign of peace after the storm. A reminder that God's promises always shine brightest after the darkest nights. Sometimes life feels like a flood, full of challenges and storms. But even when everything seems lost, God's promise still stands. Just like Noah, if we trust and obey, we'll see that every storm has an end, and every rainbow tells a story of hope. If this story reminded you of God's unshakable promises, share it with someone who needs a little hope today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us here at Heavenly Stories with Becky, where the Word of God comes alive, one story at a time.